clear. And from there on, it went. And I think that it's not over. It's going to now accelerate. We have now another team who joined us, the group of parents. I think they understand what we all try to achieve, which is make human being out of their people, out of their kids, and really build up a unique society in Nepal. Now, Nepal has huge assets, hydropower, tourism, but again, I think that with the quality of our teachers, this is something we learned, is that you can have among the best teachers in the world here in Nepal, in Kathmandu, and I'm sure in other places in Nepal. This is a country of teachers, outstanding teachers, loving their kids, totally committed to learn, ambitious. These are qualities that you won't find, they're evident qualities, but you won't find them everywhere. And you find it exclusively to that level in Nepal. So that's a huge asset which should be used. There's also next to it a beautiful country and a climate, even during the monsoon, which is something unique in Asia, which is suffering of too much heat in the summer, too many problems, congestion, and Nepal is going to be able to handle that. So there's one thing which was missing, and that was probably our strong point, Mimi and me, is that we kept together with Soam, we kept going in very difficult circumstances in Nepal. We always believed in the future. Well, that's probably our own quality that you can maybe talk about. We kept going, and thanks to that, from year to year, there were new adventures. But we were also followed by the parents, and now I think that's a fantastic weapon, which is a combination of top teachers, top parents, and wonderful students. So this you only meet in very few places. Maybe in the places of excellence in the West, in China now, and soon in India. But here in Kathmandu, you are now up to any level. So I thank you. It has been an extraordinary experience for 23 years now. And the only person I'm missing now today is Mimi. So I hope there's a little video I can bring back home. Thank you very much.
We have students from IB first year with their musical performance.
There's a song that's inside of my soul. It's the one that I've tried to write over and over again. I'm awake in the infinite cold, but you sing to me over and over and over. me, singing in all that I am. At the top of my lungs, I'm giving it back. So I lay my head back down and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only hope.
Paneru, and the patron of Ullens School, Barangay Ullens. The principal of the school, the former Vice Chancellor of Kathmandu University, Mr. Suresh Raj Sharma, Honorable Member of Parliament, the teachers and staff of this school, the parents, my dear students. It's a moment of immense pleasure and privilege for me to be here among you to inaugurate the junior school building of Ullens. I would like to thank the school management committee for providing me this opportunity to be here as a chief guest of this program. I'm extremely happy to learn that the very inception of this school has been based upon the policy of inclusion. We know in Nepal, we are striving very hard for the quality of education, for what we believe is that education stands for sustainable development. And now the present government has already expressed its commitment that from the least developed nation, we want to proceed to the developing nation. And for that, education must be in the center point. Until and unless we are going to ensure quality education for all, I don't think our commitment to most of the international convention is going to be fulfilled. And after all, education has many pillars, but the best pillars are why we learn, why we ask the student to learn is learn to know. We ask them to learn to know something. We ask them to learn to do something. We ask them to learn to be. And we ask them to learn to live together. For we understand it very clearly that education is the key to everything. So we need to ensure the quality education to all. That has been a great challenge for us. And the schools like Ullens, which aims to stand for all class excellence, we welcome from the core of our heart for this kind of commitment and policy. And we know it very clearly that Nepal is in dire need of this kind of school. And today, in less than 9 years, what Ullens has been able to achieve, it is something like deed speaks louder than voice. You don't need to go after whether someone praise you or not, whether someone criticize you or whatever he or she does. But what you have done, you have a credit for that from the whole community and from the nation and from the Ministry of Education as well. So I would really like to praise all your effort to bring this school to this position. I always like to quote one of the Greek philosophers, because what I think, the good thing, if you are convinced by something, then you must try to make more and more people listen to that. And the Greek philosopher has said once, give me a child from 5 to 17 years, and after that, doesn't matter whoever takes the child, nobody can change the child. For what has been instilled in the minds and hearts of the child from 5 to 17 years, that becomes the foundation to shape out the future. So it's very important. 5 to 17 years is the formative age of our life, and the kind of education we instill, the kind of environment we create for them, that is the great learning for them, and that is the base for them to make a choice in their life for further education. So it has a great meaning, and I believe that the education from the school level must ensure quality. Ultimately, it adds to the quality of life. Why we are talking about quality education?
Dr. Arzu Rana Dilga to conclude our program with her vote of thanks.
Ullins, Baron Guy Ullins, Honorable President of the Ullins Foundation, Honorable Principal Medin Sir, Honorable former Vice Chancellor, all the teachers, parents, and everybody sitting here who has supported our school to reach where it is today over the years. It is indeed my pleasure to thank all of you for being here today in the middle of, at the start of a week. And we're very fortunate that we had the program today, because I think if we had it tomorrow, most of us would not be able to come because we have the SARC Summit happening. But this is also part of the celebration of being Nepali, being an Asian. And really, it is really very, very touching for me that Guy Ullins flew all the way just for this occasion. Thank you so much, Guy. We really appreciate your presence here. And as all of us have learned in the course of the morning, that Guy has really been an inspiration figure in all our lives. And the contribution that Guy has been able to make through his leadership in Nepal, he has given a whole new dimension to all of us Nepalese to aspire for. For the quality of education in Nepal is something that everyone wants to uphold. They say we have to become like Ullins. And wherever I go get a lot of accolades for Ullins, and I just take it very graciously. Nobody knows what little effort I have to put here. The hard work is done by Somji and his team and Medin sir and his team, and thank you so much. Our teachers are excellent, very motivated, and they've done a wonderful job to help us build the school till here. And I would really like to acknowledge in the end, because I'm standing between lunch and you, and the great tour of our building. I would like to come back to Nepal because we're going to keep growing. And on your 90th birthday, we're going to have a bigger celebration here. So that's just one decade away. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for coming.
Finally, we would request our guests to visit the new building, which will be followed up by lunch.
Every computer is equipped with powered by Nexus. On the floor or on the benches, wherever they feel comfortable, it can house 60 kids at a time. Yeah, we can record professional recording. Anything. And a drum, you can play a drum there so that nobody complains. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
The singers are gone.
Yeah, they can use all the spaces, but this is a designated room for them. So just like your university. This building is unlimited educational materials. They can learn anything. Subjects here. This is designed in a way that you can teach physics, chemistry, and bio. All three. We didn't buy